scarf tied around your suitcase. I had a ticket with no return. We met outside a station cafe while the afternoon was burning. You asked me if the coast was far. I said not if we don't take the train. You laughed and followed anyway, like you've been waiting for the wrong way. We spent the first week chasing sunsets, eating peaches in the car. You'd fall asleep against the window. I'd drive slower than we had to. We never talked about September. We never asked what came before. We just kept leaving doors unlocked and sleeping with the windows open. We were living on a borrowed summer, spending every minute like it wasn't ours. Barefoot on the kitchen floor, dancing underneath the power lines. You said don't make this complicated. I said I won't if you don't. Maybe that's the reason I remember every second we were given like it was borrowed. You bought a camera from a pawn shop, took my picture in the rain. Half your photographs were blurry, but you kept them all the same. We found a little roadside motel with a flickering vacancy sign. You wrote your name across the mirror, then drew a heart beside mine. Some nights we barely spoke at all, just listened to the ceiling fan. Your fingers tracing lines across my palm like you were learning where I'd been. Then August started getting colder, the evenings lost their gold. You started checking train times when you thought I wasn't looking. We were living on a borrowed summer, spending every minute like it wasn't ours. Barefoot on the kitchen floor, dancing underneath the power lines. You said don't make this complicated. I said I won't if you don't. Maybe that's the reason I remember every second we were given like it was borrowed. The night before you left, we drove until the ocean disappeared. No music, no conversation, just your hand resting on my gear. You said some things are meant to stay. I wanted to disagree, but the sunrise found us quiet, and I knew what you meant. So I kissed you at the station, watched your suitcase disappear. I didn't chase the train, I just stood there with the whole summer in my chest. We were living on a borrowed summer, and somehow it was enough for me. A little time, a little freedom, a place we never had to keep. You became a road I remember, a song that still comes back sometimes. And even though the season ended, it never really left my mind. Maybe we were never meant forever. Maybe forever wasn't the point. Some memories don't need to last to become a part of who you are. I still take the coastal highway when the weather starts to change, and every August feels a little like I'm gonna see you again. No, I don't wish it lasted longer. I think I finally understand. We weren't losing some